In my room.
Well, the headmaster told me he was going to put me up for the Pudding Club scholarship, but that Daniel was up for one as well, which I thought was really unfair.
Why?
Well, because it's Sir Walter who decides and he's Daniel's grandfather. Obviously, I didn't stand a chance. Anyway, Daniel started behaving all weird. He talked about leaving the Pudding Club, about leaving the school, so on. Oh, and there were these rumours that he was seeing a village girl. So I told the headmaster.
And what did he say?
He said that I'd done the right thing. He said that he would speak to Daniel's father and that they would sort it out between themselves. He said that I'd done myself a lot of good.
Tell me about the day of the race.
The headmaster told the Pudding Club to make sure Daniel won the race. But that idiot Charlie Mennell caught the ball. I managed to get it off him. So I lobbed the ball to Daniel, but the sad bastard wouldn't run. Ben, thank God, came to his senses and he took off. Now, I had to try and keep up with Daniel and make sure nobody caught him. But, I was completely knackered. By the time we got to Friar's Copse, Charlie Mennell was ahead of me. So I just about managed to keep them both in sight. Then Charlie caught Daniel. So I gave Charlie a slap or two and sat on him until Daniel was out of sight.
What did you do then?
I left the path, looking for a quiet place to have a cigarette. Then I heard someone coming through the woods in my direction. It wasn't time to run, so I waited. I couldn't believe my eyes.
Mr. Hayward, I'd appreciate it if you didn't mention seeing me in the copse this afternoon. To anyone. And I'll say nothing about the cigarettes.
All right, Ludlow. It was bizarre. He was wearing these white gloves that he uses to polish the Pudding Club spoons.
Anything else?
Oh, wait a minute. He was carrying some sort of bag. But what I couldn't work out was how Ludlow got to Friar's Copse so quickly. Because he was in the Porter's Lodge at the start of the race. It's a physical impossibility.
Did you actually see him at the lodge?
No. Nobody must have been there, because he starts the race. He's the one that rings the bell. It's sort of his big moment.
Why didn't you tell us this before?
Ludlow came to see me that night in my room. He told me that Paul Starkey had killed Daniel, and that I shouldn't try to complicate matters.
Just wanted to refresh your memory, Mr. Hayward, about the need for discretion.
Well, there's nothing wrong with my memory, Ludlow.
I sincerely hope not, Mr. Hayward.
He said that Anthony Talbot would be very pleased. So I thought, great. Pudding Club scholarship in the bag. And then Anthony Talbot tells Charlie Mennell he's getting it. After all I'd done. It should have been me, shouldn't it? I was so totally up for it. It's perfect.
Why did Daniel change his mind and pick up the ball, sir?
And what he really wanted was to be last, so that he could leave the race.